Greetings one and all, and welcome to another Mystic Mind Let's Play. I haven't done any content in a while, so I thought I'd do something a bit different. I've been playing tons of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and while I have beaten Mega Satan recently, I am not that great at this game, so I figured I'd let you all watch me suffer horribly. Bit of forewarning, there may be foul language in this Let's Play, so it's definitely not one of the videos that are suitable for kiddies, so you should be watching that. But I figured that I'd at least try and get an overpowered run so that you can enjoy it and see what makes this game so bloody addictive. I'm going to play on normal mode, I'm going to play as Isaac, explaining things as I go along, and hopefully those who have never seen this game before can learn a thing or two. -3 win streak because I tried to win before and it was terrible. Yeah. Anyway, we have our treasure room here. Let's see what item we get. Scissors. I'll show you what those do because it's not that great. Basically, you click that, you click spacebar, it's got 6 charges, and you basically shoot extra tiers as your head becomes an extra turret. So yeah, it's okay, but it's not great. I want to keep the D6, and I'll show you what this does. I press spacebar and boom! It re-rolls and becomes a new item. Infestation, they grow inside. I think, I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I think it does spawn extra flies and spiders, or spiders and such. Anyway, this here is a curse room. I can walk on those spikes and damage myself. And therefore I will get something out of it. I don't want to do that because I don't want to lose health just yet. There are 3 kinds of health, which are red hearts, blue hearts, which are spirit hearts, and black hearts. I get these tarot cards. Ooh, the sun. This will damage enemies, fully heal myself, and it will also reveal the whole map. So I want to save that for a later date when I'm struggling on a bus. Anyway, this is the item room, or this is not the item room, this is the shop rather. I spend coins on this. You can see next to my health and my dice charge on the top left of the screen, you can see how there is, coins, bombs and keys. I need the keys to get in there, and I need coins to spend on items. I have 2 coins right now, which is supposed to be like pennies, but either way, it doesn't matter about the name of the currency. So there's not really much reason to go in there. I just need keys because the first floor item room is always going to be pretty, free basically. You're going to get that for free, don't need all the keys at all. But the rest of them on the other floors, they do need keys. Have to be careful of these fly things because otherwise they will kill me. I have 1 bomb. You see these rocks here? Occasionally you can get a tinted rock which is slightly lighter in colour and has an X mark on it. As X marks a spot, you can blow those up with bombs and you will potentially get a soul heart or a few other items, we shall see. I'm just going to blow this up and see what I get in here. 2 more bombs. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm going to try and find the secret room. These do not show on the map, obviously, and they need to be connected to 3 or more rooms and are usually near the item room that I find. So I think that the secret room is going to be here. Yay! Just bomb the wall, and I get a key. Wonderful. This is a key beggar. You give him keys and he spawns chests to give you stuff, but he takes so many and I've only got 1 key, so I'm just going to place a bomb here, blow up these mushrooms and blow him. Oh yeah, this is good. That can happen occasionally when you blow up mushrooms. You can get a specific mushroom based item. I've got the mini mush, which means speed and range up. I'm likely going to forget what some things do, and if I repeat myself, I apologise. I have a terrible short-term memory, and so, well, there you go, that explains it all. I can forget I've said something in a very near past. Anyway, this one of the horsemen of the apocalypse here. This entire game's got a very biblical theme to it, from Isaac escaping the wrath of his mother, who God has told to kill him. That's religion for you. And it's got all horsemen, it's got 7 deadly sins, it's got various biblical named characters, but it's all cosmetic. It's not actually like you know, based on any religion in particular. I mean, it's themed around Christianity, but it's not necessarily a Christian game trying to use Christianity to be promoted as you might expect from something like Christian music or Christian novel or Christian movies and all that. You know, it's just something especially prominent in America, I find, and not so much in the UK, because this country doesn't have as much religiosity as overt in the States. But regardless, I have got, as Dr. Mini Horseman, a cube of meat. I cannot re-roll this because my dice is still got 2 charges remaining, and I don't have any more bombs, so I can't look for the super secret room. There is going to be on every floor 1 secret and 1 super secret room. Now I need to remind myself and keep an eye on the time, because I'm using an unregistered Bandicam, and that means I can only record about 10 minutes of footage. And as such, I've lost a couple of runs where I died anyway. I need to concentrate on this for a moment. There we go. Just need to make sure I'm dodging the projectiles, okay? This is a champion mob where it'll do more damage but drop things. And I have got a battery there. I'm just going to go in here to show you what this is like. This room is a gambling room. I have curse and loss, which means I just noticed that now, and I do not have a map. But no worries, we shall find our way anyway. This is a gambling room. I think just watching what's going on is pretty self-explanatory. Whoopsie-daisy. I had much better luck on the previous one. I don't know what that was about. I just got so much stuff. I was like, yeah. Right, this is a heart donation machine. You go into it, it takes away half a red heart and gives you coins, and has a chance to blow up and give you an item, usually something like an IV bag, which you can make as a portable heart donation machine for money, or it can give you just a blood bag, which is more health. Ooh, I've got some more money here. I've got 2 bombs, so I'll just use this 1 bomb here to get this money. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of game to classify Isaac as. It could be considered a bullet hell shooter, or a shoot 'em up in general, because that seems to be the general style of it. You know, the general mechanic of the gameplay, which is shooting things. But it doesn't feel to me like this traditional shooter. It's very roguelike in that all deaths are permanent. Now, reminding you what I said about the tinted rock before, can you spot it in this room? I will give you just a moment to look around the room and see if you can recognise it. Okay, I wasted enough time, it's here. Oh, that was probably annoying. You can blow up these pots as I just did, but they can contain money, but more often than not they just contain spiders. I've got plenty of money here. If I get another coin, I may visit the shop to see what I can get, as the best items do have, do require 15 coins to get, but I will say that for later. I need to prioritise my keys and use it for the shop. These enemies are pretty easy at this time of the game, but it's like, I just need a bomb. I can get more bombs if I just bomb that or something. Yeah, later on in the game they turn into skeletons which shoot bones at you, and they can be nasty to dodge, especially for a beginner. I just need to be a little bit careful with these guys, as even though they are pretty much harmless in the sense that they're not going to come towards me, exactly that. You can spawn big troll bombs and just explode. I don't think I've ever really gotten a troll bomb to explode near a tinted rock, as I might have wanted to, so saving me a bomb, but alas, that's how the game goes. And, well, what did I just say? If I could have gotten around that in time, I could have easily, actually gotten opened up the tinted rock without getting more bombs, but there we go. Here's the item room. We'll use that key, and it's a ball of tar. That's okay. That will slow down enemies, and it can be useful on some bosses, but I want to re-roll it and see if I can get something better. That is something better. Attack fly. This orbits around me. It's called hence why it's called an orbital, like my cube of meat. And That means it will can damage enemies on contact with it, but it will always circle around. I just ran out of time there, so I'm going to need to find out where I cut off. Anyway, I've got an orbital, which will mean it'll always orbit me, and it will, you know, always be in that circle. Got plenty of soul hearts here. Killed those guys, and now I just need to go and get that battery so that I can potentially re-roll the boss item into something much better. I will try to demonstrate what this fly is like through visual attacking, but I make no promises considering that it's a bit hard to aim. You see that? You see this monstro here? This monstro boss? Now you know why orbitals are difficult to rely on solely for attacking. When the monster shoots projectiles like this, you have to make sure that you can dodge the projectiles properly. Now, because I've got loads of soul hearts and I have not been taking any red heart damage, I can quite easily, I will likely get a devil room after this. Oops, I wasn't paying attention there, that was my own fault. Yes, hopefully I can get a devil room, and I will show you what that does when we get it. Yay! And I get HP up, which means I've got an extra heart to spend. Right, normally the devil room can contain one of three things. It can contain 3 red chests, it can contain items which you spend a maximum red heart on, either 1 or 2, or it can contain a boss called Krampus. What we've got here is 3 red chests, and I shall see, well, that was useless. Ooh, 2 soul hearts, and 2 pills. These pills, you don't know what they do until you get them, unless you get something like PhD, so they can either be good or they can be bad, so let's see what I get. Pheromones, that's meh. That'll temporarily make an enemy love you and go and attack all other enemies nearby. See what this is? Range down, that's terrible. Now, I took all that, but that does not technically count as a devil deal. What a devil deal counts as is taking items that remove a maximum red heart. Yeah, now this is what we call a challenge room. Once you open that chest, loads of enemies or a couple of bosses will spawn. But I do not have a key, and I want to save it for the item room, so there we go. Gluttony, one of the 7 deadly sins, and one of the many mini-bosses in this game. My damage right now is not fantastic. Just avoid that beam there. A trick to beating these, for those who are new to this game, all of these bosses will make specific gestures or movements or some kind of signal for their attack. And yay, more HP up. I just realised I could have re-rolled that, and I could have re-rolled the last item, but there we go. It doesn't matter that much. At least I've got more maximum hearts for the devil rooms, and if not, I've got more to survive on. I'm going to try and win this run. I'm going to try and go to the chest, which is one of the ending items of the game. Oh, I wish I had a bomb there. When you first start a game, your objective is to beat Mom. Mom is your final boss. After a couple of runs, you will be going down to the area which is called the womb or utero, and you will be fighting Mom's heart, and later It Lives. After that, you will unlock, once you unlock It Lives, you will have a choice to go down to 2 separate areas. You could either go down to Sheol, which is kind of like hell, and fight Satan, or you can go up to the cathedral and fight an angel version of Isaac. Isaac's not actually an angel. Angels appear in angel rooms, as the name would imply. It'd be weird if, it was called an angel room and suddenly didn't contain an angel at all. Either way, I'm hoping that I can at least get a bomb, because it's unlikely that no, I don't think the bomb's going to be able to allow us into the item room, because occasionally, oh, there's a kid, so that's always good. What does this do? Health up! Maximum heart. And the maximum heart. Very good, very good. We are looking very healthy today. But yeah, sometimes you can use a bomb to open secret rooms, and the secret room will be connected to the item room. And I have Shoop de Whoop. I got this on the last one. I will show you what it does, but I'm not going to be keeping it. Almost sound like a death metal singer there, but not actually, because I love death metal and I know what death metal is. But regardless, I'm going to re-roll that and hope for something better. Fire Mind! Now, these will give me flaming tears, and occasionally they could explode. So, we have to be careful with these. If we get an item called Pyromaniac, which makes us immune to all, both immune to all explosion damage, and it will make explosions heal us. Case in point. Whoa. Yeah, if we had Pyromaniac, we would be immune to the explosions of these things. Not the touch damage, but the explosion damage that they do when you kill them. Glowy explodey spiders. Gonna quickly move through here. Ooh, this is the moon card. Click Q, and it takes you to a secret room. Secret rooms can contain anything from chests to beggars to keys and often money. But yes, secret rooms, as I stated before, will be between 3 or more rooms. Going the wrong way. And super secret rooms will be the opposite. They are attached to no other rooms besides the one that you are in. Technically that means no other, but you get the idea. I don't have any more bombs or any more keys, so I can't really go anywhere. I think I'll take a small detour just to see if I can get another bomb or key from somewhere like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those spiders are annoying. Whew. Yeah, spiders are probably the most annoying early game enemies in this game, just because they're so small and they move so fast it's difficult to hit them, especially when in small rooms and there's lots of projectiles like these. It's much harder on hard mode, hence why I'm playing on normal mode, because it's going to be easier to get in. Now this is where I kind of wish I'd taken the ball of tar, because Gertie Jr., as you can see, he will charge at you in whatever direction you may be in. He will charge in a predictable manner. I killed him pretty quickly. No devil room this time, not even an angel room. That's odd. Oh well. I've got tears up now, so I'm shooting much faster. That will do more damage per second. But yeah, it's easier when Gertie Jr. is slowed. So when it comes to, Gertie Jr., when it comes to the ball of tar, I could lay down the ball of tar, and it could easily... glad that didn't explode in my face there. And it could easily, avoid his charge and make him easier to hit without me taking damage. Those whack-a-mole things are quite annoying. I'll just go back to show you what this is, keeping an eye on the time. I'll probably have to restart the recording soon. I'm getting multiple files, but that's okay. This is a boss challenge room. You need 1 or less red hearts to do so, to get in there. And I need to get out of the way of these things quick, because as you saw, they charge up and they fire lasers or those maggots from their bellies, and they do quite a bit of damage. That's a disadvantage of Fire Mind, right there, getting caught in your own explosion. But at least I got a key. These bum lickers, which I call them, I don't know what they're called, they're technically floor lickers, but I call them bum lickers because they're always next to each other. They're pretty simple, but they can be a pain in trying to get around the room. Now, I've got another gambling room over there. I might gamble a little bit to get another key, but it really depends. I might try and... I've got another key naturally, so that doesn't actually matter now. I'll show you what the shop is like in a minute. These are these bone guys. These are annoying. You can see there how quickly they throw their bones. Ooh, I have Cursed Blind, so I can't tell what that is. I hope it's something I could re-roll, but we will see. The Mulligan, they grow inside. Oh, and I'm Lord of the Flies already! I did not expect this. How many fly items do I have? Oh, wow. Well, this is a nice treat for my first run. If you get 3 or more fly-related items, you can become Lord of the Flies, which will give you an extra fly, and you can fly yourself. Fly, 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 all of the flies. I'm pretty fly for an Isaac fly. That made absolutely no sense. But I wouldn't want to read all that anyway. Oh, better be careful of these, because these are exploding bombs, as you can see. If we get to Peeps, you'll hear about it later. But yeah, I can fly over pits, and I can also fly over any ground damage. So any creep damage that may be done on like blood on the floor, or say, you know, like spikes or something, I can just fly over those. Now, this has got 4 rooms next to it, so I think the secret room is going to be here. Yes! I got pheromones, got health up, why not? Don't know what this does. Bombs are key! That is not what I wanted. I wanted to get in the shot to show you guys, but since I've got a bomb, since I've got this, I may as well try and find the super secret room. Now you can see on the map that this, the way I'm facing does not have any other rooms connected to it. But would the super secret room have another room connected to it? That's the thing. I think I'll try down the bottom there and, you know, do that instead. God damn it, I hate when they do that. These are easy to take care of, you just need to be a little bit careful that way of stepping. But yeah, you see that creep damage there? Doesn't affect me because I'm Lord of the Flies, baby. Yeah, I think it's going to be down here. Nope. Right, well, we've got some extra money to play with, so let's go in here. Oh! I'll show you what this, you can gamble with a gamble beggar there. However, and you can, however, you've got 2 beggars here. I'll give you my coins to him and see what he gives us. Another key. I may as well. I've got taken many. I've got plenty of soul hearts, and I want more money anyway. So I'll get all this. Right, I'll just use this to give to him until he gives us an item. Take that. There we go. I don't know what this item is, but Mom's coin purse. I get loads of pills. Range down. No. Don't know what this does. Health down. Oh well, it's not terrible. And pheromones. I'm keeping the sun. But yeah, you give him coins until he gives you stuff. You give this guy hearts until he gives you stuff. But I don't want to do that. What I want is to go in the shop. So down, down, down we go. Best be careful of that. I'm feeling... Oh, greed. You have our chance, usually if you spend a lot, for shops to turn into the boss Greed instead. He'll drop loads of money for the next floor, and a few more we could potentially use on the beggars. Let's spend a little bit of time just trying to get another key, but beyond that, you know, we don't need to spend too much longer. Range down, nope, don't want that. I'm forgetting what these pills do, but I'm glad that they reveal themselves once, you know, it's actually all done. Must be careful there. Right, let's see what you're going to give us. Key? Yay, 2 keys. Let's give a couple more tries and see what he can give us. That bomb. Nope. Oh, that's a good thing with Lord of the Flies. Any enemy flies immediately become your own. So I've got some spare attack flies. So in fact, this is actually doing us more good than bad. It doesn't matter if we lose the gamble or not, because we just gain more flies. I'll just do 1 more. You give us the bomb? Yay, give us 2 bombs. I'm not fussed about what the rest of the giving, so bye-bye now. Oh, I guess you get to live this time. Come on, that. Free money! Right, we don't need any more. You can get fly love, but we don't, from the beggars, but we don't need it because, you know, with you know, Lord of the Flies already got that. Let's see if the super secret room is here. There we are. Ooh, let me get a black heart. We can get loads of things. We can get pills, we can get a load of red hearts, and we could get a black heart. Anyway, who is this? Ooh, the Hollow. This is a pretty easy boss, especially when you're flying. Normally you have to navigate around the blocks, but I don't need to worry about that. And he's dead. No angel room or devil room? I don't know if taking heart damage from the heart machine actually does or does not affect your chances of getting a devil or angel room, but whatever. Tears up! Pretty good. We're like a Gatling gun of explosions. A fly Gatling gun of explosions. We are Carpet Bomb Fly. Well, not Carpet Bomb Fly, they're like Gatling Fly. These things are annoying because the projectiles shoot in very wide arcs, and so are actually quite difficult to get rid of. Alright, let's check up here. Just avoid these guys. That's the advantage of having a black heart. If you take damage enough to lose a black heart, they will just damage all enemies in the room. Whew, glad I avoided that explosion, and you see how they turn into the bone guys? Have to be really careful there. Oh, and a Marked Rock. No explosion over that. Yeah, Marked Rocks look different depending on which area the floor is, but generally they'll have that white cross on them. They are very hard to find in the womb, but you know, that's given considering that everything looks red there. They are in the room. The room. Oh, hi, Mark. They are in the womb area, but they are harder to see because everything's red. But they are there. Trust me, they are there. Now, this is a gold chest. I need to open a key to open it, but I could get an item from it. Goat Head. I was complaining about the lack of devil deals before, and now we are guaranteed either a devil or an angel room whenever we complete the boss. Right. Kill these. These can only be killed from behind. Friendly spiders, yeah. Oh, I didn't properly hear the laughing, probably because the game's too quiet or laughing over it. Tell me, guys, do you want the game audio higher or do you want it lower? Those jumping guys are a pain in the ass. Yeah, do you want the game audio higher? Do you want me to speak lower? Give me some feedback on this. Again, I am doing this run because I think the most fun runs are the ones where we get stupidly overpowered. And because I've unlocked loads of overpowered items, I can easily do this on normal mode and make it fun. Ooh, mega poop. But I want to know what you guys think. Would you rather me start a file from the beginning and unlock everything, including all the characters and items and such, from scratch? Would you prefer I play on hard mode? Let's just see what's in the... Fear Shot, that's okay. Libra, that's much better. You feel balanced. Because not only is our stats more balanced, I've got quite a lot of damage here, but it gives you 7 of every collectible. Anyway, but yeah, do you want me to try hard mode on Isaac, or with all the characters I've got? Do you want me to only upload the successful runs? I'm probably going to run out of time for this recording, so I have to start again. But either way, you know, do you want to see the failed runs if I fail spectacularly? Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake. I pressed the wrong key. Oh well. Oh, you win some, you lose some. That's why I like it, baby. Ace of Spades. I don't remember what this boss is called. This boss here. It's a smaller boss of one you get in the boss room, and you just break it apart into spiders. I'm getting quite a lot of bombs and keys now, more than I need, but I'll need keys later for the chest. Oh, these are a pain in the ass. You cannot kill the masks, you have to kill the hearts. Killing the hearts will kill the masks. Thankfully, I am flying, and I've got a decent enough range and damage so that I don't have to worry about them too much. They're a bit of a pain when you can't fly, because, you know, then you have to navigate your way around them, and there's that remaining heart. Think you can escape me, huh? I have sacrificed your heart to the dark gods, for Isaac is the ultimate sinner. I don't know what I'm doing now. We need to be careful of these blue spiky things here, because if I go in front of them, like that, they will charge out at you! More pills, health down, pheromones. What does this do? Tears down. Pff, sucks. Blow up these mushrooms, see what I get. Probably more tears down. Yeah, more tears down. I'll keep pheromones. Yeah, you need to rush past these because otherwise they will charge at you. Mini haunts. Oof, took a bit of damage there. Mini haunts will follow you around and they will, you know, try and get you. You have to kill them quickly. They're a bit of a pain in the hole. I just picked up a special battery which allows us to overcharge our items. So the more rooms we go in, the more charge it's going to be. And we will also take Steam Sale, 50% off. And donate the 1 remaining coin to our donation machine, which proceeds to break it. But yeah, I get extra charge now, so even if my dice is at maximum charge, I can still get more charge, and I'll have more charge when I go into use it. I'm explaining that poorly, so I think it'd be best just to demonstrate it. Those fires cannot be destroyed by normal means, and I will tell you, I have to bomb them, and thankfully I can now fly around these things, and ooh, that's good, because I've got the fly love, and I can block. You can block these with projectiles. These skulls you can also destroy by placing bombs on them. They can turn into a card, a black heart, or a turret. I've got the moon. That's better than pheromones, I think. Let's bomb this. Oh, black heart. I get exceedingly lucky with these. Do I want to bomb this? For a matter of fact, do I want to find the super secret room? Can I really be bothered? I think it's going to be over. You know, you see on the map where that black room is, the one I haven't visited. I think it could be there. It's not going to be in here. The secret room cannot be blocked off by anything, so these are technically blocking the way, so it wouldn't be there. I'll show you something, guys. If we place a bomb between these two, bam, they both explode together at once. What does this do? Anzu vision. Well, okay, this would save us a bomb for the secret room, but the Anzu rune will show us the full map. So we can just find where the secret room is and don't need to worry about wasting bombs finding the wrong way. So let's just keep Anzu for now. Let's go to the boss and see what we get. War! Wasn't even good for absolutely nothing. That's exactly the amount of lyrics I know to that song. I do not know any other lyrics. Oh, dodging the projectiles there. I'm doing fairly well for myself, I'd say. Don't run into him, that's not a bright move. He's a bit fast for me. Let's just take him down. Yay, Devil Rune. Now I can get another key from me. I could reroll these, but I'd rather get this. And I get an upgrade to a Meat Boy head. When I get these, the more... Contract from Below. Contract from Below is good because it'll get me extra items and extra chests, but I want to reroll it and get something better. Judas's Shadow. Right, what this does is when you die, when you lose all your health and die, you can come back as Judas's Shadow, which increases your damage exponentially. I don't plan on dying anytime soon, but I'm taking that just in case and because it's seriously, seriously powerful. Who's Anzu there? And there we are. I don't think I showed you that before, but that is a curse room. And these flies will explode once I kill them, so I need to be careful. As you see there. I'll show you what the curse room does when we get to it. I don't think we found it so far. I forgot about the secret room there, but no worries, we can always go back to it. Kill those. I have to go from behind. I have to do it from behind. I make a terrible Beavis and Butthead impression. Secret room. Aha. Right, we get strength. I'll keep that for later because it means we could get an extra heart to use on a devil deal. But what this does... Oh, because I'm... Okay, normally going through the spiked door will take away half a heart worth of health. But because I'm flying, the first time you enter a curse room, it doesn't do damage. So going out, like that, only do half a heart of health. Right, now because we have bombed it near the secret room, and even though it's normally closed, I can bomb my way in here and get to the boss room. Triple shot! Hell yeah! And I am just a absolute blasting mortar of flaming doom right now. I'm fighting Loki and he's just going down. We're on timber. I don't actually like that song, but it's kind of catchy. Question of the day, guys. I don't know if there's going to be a question of the day. I'm not. I need to avoid Monster 2's laser there. Ooh, got loads of flies. But yeah, basically, have you ever heard a Weird Al song which you prefer to the original? I'm not big on pop. I don't hate most popcorns. What am I talking about? I can't talk today. I don't like most pop songs, but most of them are harmless. There are a few I really can't stand, like Blurred Lines, but most of them I'm just ambivalent to. Hey, there we go. But I find that Weird Al's parodies are usually a lot more entertaining. I'm so glad we got into there. Yeah, I find Weird Al's parodies to be much more entertaining, and so Word Crimes is far better than Blurred Lines because it teaches people grammar, and even though it uses some small use of ableist language, it could honestly be worse, and it's still very funny. So, and I think this is a thing that there's been. I'm not going to go whole social justice on you guys because I talk about social justice too much with my own friends. Just bomb this. But basically, when Weird Al was told and called out for using the word spastic, which is in the UK is quite an offensive word to use to refer to disabled people, and being dyspraxic myself, I have been called it. He basically said, and I roughly quote, if you thought that... I'll just go and kill these while I speak. If you thought that I didn't know that this... Something along the lines of, if you thought that I didn't know that this was an offensive word in some places, you would be absolutely right. So sorry. And that was it. He apologised, he made it, he admitted his ignorance, and that was about it. No problems there. I'll show you guys what this does. Multi-manual temporary body generator. Oh, it temporarily turned my own mini Meat Boy into a Super Meat Boy. That could be useful, but nah, I'm not keeping it. That's meh. That really does not do very much for me right now. I will go and see if I can charge my dice more with the other rooms, and then I will likely, re-roll that again. I mean, more bombs is nice, but I'd prefer to get something that has a bit more synergy with our upgrades. These goats are a pain in the ass because of how they, go in and out. And that red chest was not worth it. These purple fires are like red fires to blue fires. Basically, they are blue fire. They're like blue fires in the sense that you have to bomb them to destroy them, but they can also fire projectiles at you. That doesn't matter to us, and none of that's worth it. I'll get this extra soul heart just cause. But other than that, we really don't need anything from there, even if we had the money for. That boombox, essentially what it does, it just means that bombs won't detonate until you click the space bar, which is useful in certain situations. Ooh. I'll take that. Samson's Lock, your rage grows. When we take damage, that was a close one. When we take damage, we will do more damage ourselves. Not ideal to take damage, but it's an extra bonus that you get through Samson. Right, I need 3 more charges, and I've got at least 3 more rooms, so back we go, back we go, back we go. Actually, was there a bomb in there? I don't remember if there was a bomb in there, but we probably should have taken the bomb for the super secret room. Oh well, doesn't matter! Damn these ghosts. I'm feeling like a ghost, and it's you I hate the most. I don't remember all the lyrics to that song, but it's really, really catchy regardless. If you guys haven't seen... Oh, I can't even remember the name of it now. Someone in the comments will tell me what that is, but, basically, it's a really, really nice song. It's not... It's kind of like a dancing electronica and a big Scooby-Doo homage, but the Mysterious Enter did an amazing video on it. I think by the... And blah, I'm rambling so much I'm neither here nor there. Right. Now, let's go back to the item room. I will start this again so that I'm not garbling so much and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. The song I was singing was, I think it's just called Ghost by the Mystery Skulls. And the mysterious Mr. Enter did a video on it covering admirable just cut out mid-sentence there. Admirable animations for web animations, the second one actually, and it's a really good music video that's animated by a fan and is now the official animator for it. Yeah, let's re-roll this and see what we get. Sissy Longlegs. I'm not sure what that does. I think it's something to do with generating more spiders, but I can't be sure. Super secret room. Let's see where we get. Oh yes, store credit. What this does is when we go into next floor, when we go into the treasure room, we can get one item for free. I am so keeping this. Well, we're already on Mom. Ooh, and she got the small rock. That's an unlockable thing. For the... Oh, I just realised that the store credit is useless because we're not going to get any more shops. Oh well. I can't believe we're already on Depths 2. Anyway, this is the Mom fight. This will be your first final boss of the game, which is good. Whoa, careful there. Careful. You need to watch out for the shadow on the ground. It is Mom's foot. But when you will consider a run a win when you defeat her the first couple of times, and afterwards you go down. And I'm not paying attention to where I'm going, but thankfully I have a couple more soul hearts, so I'm not too worried. Oh, whoa. I wasn't paying attention there to the foot. I can't lose too much health because I want the devil room and I want to survive in later floors where it gets hard. Anyway, the burning damage, that's getting in quite good. There we go. Now, because I've unlocked the Polaroid of the negative, this depends on which final boss I want to take. I want to defeat Blue Baby, so I'm taking the Polaroid. Let's see what we get. Krampus! I hope I get Lump of Coal because that's a good item. Right, this guy's a bit annoying but not too difficult. Just needs to pay attention to his attacks. He almost did his Laser Barrage and yeah, he got Lump of Coal. This does more damage as time goes on. Yeah, Krampus does 2 attacks. He does Laser Barrages, which go 4 directions in a cross shape, and he does, he does those projectile attacks. We can't go back out, so let's just keep going down here. Going down! Welcome to Utero! Let's see what we've got here. I've got plenty of keys, so we can get this. More bombs and keys. Always a good sign. This is Fistula, and I'm wrecking his shit. Because I'm so freaking powerful. Oh man, this is amazing. See, Binding of Isaac is both a really infuriating and a really fun game at the same time. Infuriating because when you get a bad build... Ooh, I've got tons of flies here. When you get a bad build, you will just be pulling your hair out at some cheap shots at the difficulty of the enemies and just not getting what you want from the random number generator. Really need to be more careful there. I kind of want more soul hearts. I want to go looking, but then again... Actually, we'll do one more room just to charge the dice. If we get soul hearts, we do. If we don't, we don't. Let's do this. What was I saying before? Yeah, the whole game is based on a random number generator. Each floor is randomly decided. Oh, this is a much better one. This is an extra, but there's an extra buddy to follow along with us and mirror and flies around the room doing extra damage. But yeah, I'm losing track of what I'm saying. Oh, the cage. Don't need to worry too much now that I can fly and just stand over here and be like, haha, you can't hit me. I've forgotten what I was saying before. It might come to me... Oh yeah, because it's a random number generator, all the rooms are going to be completely randomised. Oh shit, he can actually go on here. I didn't think he could do that. Oh well, he's dead anyway. Yeah, all the rooms are random. All the size of the rooms are random, all the enemies are random, all the items you get are random. Completely random every time. And all death is permanent death. There we go. Oh, I can always use a bit more speed and can reroll what's in here. Guppy's Collar. I would get that because it's part of Guppy, which is a really amazing upgrades you get when you get 3 Guppy items, but because I've got Lord of the Flies, I don't actually need that, so I'm going to re-roll it. That's much better. Also turret Demon Baby. Now I've got loads of other projectiles, because not only have I got this little baby who's following me along here, I have also got a demon turret which will fire projectiles at anything that comes close to me. Oh, nope, can't get in there. And hi, Lost! Bye, Lost! Too easy. Now, I'm going to keep strength, just in case I want to cheese a double deal. Now, are there any X rocks here? I know a lot of them look like X's, but the rock I'm currently flying over, look at its shape. If there's going to be an X rock, it's going to be on one of these. These other types are not going to contain soul hearts when we blow them up. And yeah, let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I'm just singing so much today. I've done a bit of singing practice actually because I want to do karaoke at Alcon and do it more nights this year, and I've been singing and practicing to remember the lyrics for some of the songs I really like, and I think I'm going to rock it this year. Not to say I haven't rocketed it. Reminds me of Def Leppard song, right? Yeah, not to say I haven't ever done well and rocked it at previous karaokes, but I've always felt quite nervous. Oh, that was quick. I've always felt quite nervous when doing so, and so I didn't feel like I reached my full potential. Anyway. Best thing about this, I can just fly over. What do I get? More money! Can I use this at this point given no shops? But there we go. Oh well, hopefully on another run I can show you guys what it's like. Yeah, please do give me feedback on these. I want to know what you guys think of this. Are you a follow a random chat style? Do you want me to edit the episodes down to just like a highlight reel? Or do you just want to see like a full run? And any advice you can give me is very helpful. And if I make a crucial mistake, if I miss something that would have really improved or won a run, once I can say it, then I also want to know that. Because while I know that I have my own logic and all that and my own reasons for taking things, I'm human. I make mistakes. I forget about things. And I appreciate any advice you can give me to, do this. Oh, I've got a gambling room. Let's see what I get. Oh, this is good. Slot machine. Now, as you noticed with that previous route, oh, Dalgaz, that is purity. I think I will keep. I'll keep strength for the moment. Actually, I'm not going to get any devil runes from this point on, am I? Oh well. Yeah. I'll keep this, because if I get a curse, I can use this rune, and it will remove the curses. Are you seeing the exit? Another sour card. Another strength. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the previous room, in the previous room, those floating skulls, you can't destroy them. Unless you, let me see post. I don't remember what this does. I think it gives you more power. I don't recall. Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually. I think I'll take this actually no, I won't bother because I do so much damage through fire that extra poison damage won't matter. Yeah, in that previous room, as I say, when I'm not cutting off my sentences, that was crap, when I'm not cutting off my own sentences, you can't kill those skulls, they will only be destroyed when the rest of the room is destroyed, so there we go. I took up that speed up before by accident, but now I'm not too fussed about it. That's a champion mob there, gave me a chest. Let's see what I get. Soul Heart and an extra bomb. Not bad. I think I will go and check for that secret room. I think I'm going to come up to a split here, so please pardon any jump cuts. After all, I am not paying for Bandicam because I'm a cheap bastard like that. And I just don't have the money for it. But, you know, there we go. That's life, I suppose. That's what all the people say. Where could it be? Oh. It must be down lower. Well, I don't have any more bombs, though, so there we go. Wait a minute. How did I miss this room? Oh, I see, because the big room has 2 exits. So, basically, what did I say about jump cuts, eh? What did I say about jump cuts? Anyway, I just defeated a room, got nothing special. I won't have any devil rooms or item rooms for a while to get items, so I'm basically just going to keep the charges on my eyes. I suppose it's useful. It lives! Now, take out these eyes first, because they do damage on you by homing lasers, and I just need to avoid all that. This boss is, I'd say, medium. It can be difficult first when you've got it lives and you haven't got that many items, and oh shit, I need to keep all my soul hearts here, but at least I'm generating flies so much that it doesn't matter too much. There we go. While I have got a devil room, this is only going to take me down to Sheol, so I want to go up to the cathedral. Yeah, Mum's Heart and It Lives aren't too difficult when you've got really powered, but if you're a bit underpowered, then it's not going to be so good. Ooh, so many bonies. That hurt. I'm looking a bit worse for wear than health, guys. A bit concerned now, and fucking ghosts. You can bomb your way out of rooms, but because I don't have any bombs, you know, unfortunately I can't do that. So I just need to try and avoid taking damage as much as I can. Sadly, later on, when you get so much bullet hells, it's just, you know, there's sometimes you just can't avoid taking damage and just get bad luck with rooms. Now, the thing about the chest in the cathedral is that you can come across rooms and get bosses as mini-bosses. One of that. Not useful right now. Double greed! These are normal mini-bosses and shit. I'm dying, I am dying, I am dying. This is not good, because I do a full heart of damage now. Bombs. Whew. Right, now. Let's just do this for a little bit to get some more health back. Because I've only got 3 red hearts and no soul hearts left. I'm going to try and avoid taking damage as much as I can, but I'm not too confident. I'll be putting this run up as a pilot just to show you guys what's capable with this Let's Play, but ultimately it's going to be up to you whether I actually continue or not, or how I'm going to do this, you know. Well, that didn't give me any more hearts, but let's continue on anyway. Whew. That was close. That was so close. Clearing it fine. Avoiding those projectiles and also avoiding like all the explodey things. It shouldn't be too hard if I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, which I'm not, and I'm dying because of it. Shit. Pay attention there. These have homing lasers and I'm dead. Phew. Oh yes, I'm Judas's shadow. Because I died, I can come back with 2 black hearts, and now I get exponentially more power. Shit, these homing lasers. Still only got 1 heart, so unless I can avoid taking damage, especially from Monstro 2, and I'm dead for sure now. I needed more survivability for that run, which is a shame because I had a really nice build, and once you start again, you lose everything. Oh well, I suppose dem's the breaks. That's the nature of this game. Well, thank you guys for watching the first installment of a Binding of Isaac Let's Play. I will hopefully do a successful run next time, and again, as per your requests, I will only show you runs recorded where I am successful. But that is all for now. This is the Nightmare Rider, Major Mind, riding out.